Good day for a drive too.
Where are we going?
We're going to Alice Springs.
We'll get you thinking, think water.
Thinking back 10 years ago, that's where it's all started.
In 2007, in a conference in Alice Springs, 32 members of Independent Water Group, known as IWG, decided to create the first ever Australian-born brand of irrigation and water management stores. The Think Water brand was launched to provide a fantastic franchise opportunity for independent irrigation and pumping businesses to become part of a growing network.
Think Water Dural was actually one of the founding members of the Think Water Group. We were an integral part of setting it up and creating the group as a valuable brand within the marketplace.
In 2010, Think Water took its first international steps and expanded to New Zealand. By 2011, Think Water had already gained a wide market awareness across Australia and New Zealand, thanks to the completion of the corporate brand identity. This standardised the brand's look and feel across the whole group. This important development also included the completion of a high-end retail design for Think Water stores to implement.
I'd had experience with another the large irrigation company, Think Water Bigger and Better. We came across to pick up the benefits.
Once you're a member of a group and of a known brand, then you're perceived as a more trustworthy.
By 2012, Think Water's preferred supplier network became more robust. Shortly after expanding to New Zealand, the biggest market suppliers viewed Think Water as a unique opportunity, with many suppliers covering both countries. The Think Water strategy has always been to have a limited number of strong preferred suppliers. This benefits the franchisees by creating stronger partnerships, competitive buying and a powerful selection of products to carry in-store and for use in projects.
When we set our business up, we had to try and compete with the big corporate companies, and it gave us buying power, it gave us access to top brands, basically ensured that we could compete in the marketplace with the right buying price and still keep margins to help grow the business.
Our key interest is to partner with key dealers who will provide the right service to the end user. Since the launch of Think Water, Grundfos has been providing a range of support services to the group, like training, marketing and technical expertise.
In 2013, more than 45 Think Water stores across Australia and New Zealand were providing a broad range of irrigation and water management solutions, from design to supply to installation and ongoing service and maintenance.
Our major issue was we just had no water coming on our oval, so it was just dry and really rock hard. So we got Think Water in, and they did a bit of a plan of how many irrigation systems and everything that they thought we'd need to irrigate the whole oval as well as going up into the school. Very happy with the outcome. The system's pretty easy to use and green and lush and beautiful, so the kids like coming down here more, and it's easy to run all the sports down here with a nice green oval.
Our client, Mr John Kavanagh, he invited us on. The windmill has failed years ago. He had to come down and start a diesel engine each day to keep the water up for his stock. He was looking for something that was a little bit easier more reliable. We recommended to John we put an 800 watt solar system in with a little submersible pump. Water Campton, we come out here initially with John, did the walkthrough, found out what John's needs really were, and we came up with the best system that we thought would suit his needs, suit his budget, and the big thing, make sure it was super reliable for him.
We understand that each customer is different. That's why Think Water staff are continuously trained with the latest industry knowledge and have the experience and expertise to service residential, commercial and agricultural applications with energy and water efficient irrigation systems.
Having gone around Australia and New Zealand, every little Think Water is just a little bit different. At the moment, sort of Central Australia is getting pulled into pivots. Well, I don't know enough about it, so I pull in the knowledge from around Australia so that we can cover that.
In 2014, Think Water had a suite of business support services available to its franchisees, like training school, work health and safety, human resources, marketing, store retail design, networking and conferencing, and much, much more.
Think Water's heading towards actually making a national campaign on advertising. I think that's the most important thing. People need to say, I've heard about Think Water.
I've sent several of my guys down to the National Training School. The knowledge that they bring is immense.
Another huge benefit for being a member of the Think Water group and franchise is the help we get from the NSO with HR resources, all the help with our OH&S issues, so I can concentrate on running the day-to-day business, and behind the scenes NSO backs us up and makes our job of running the whole company so much easier.
2016 was a transforming year for Thinkwater. New franchisees joined Thinkwater, including Adelaide, Newcastle, Hastings and Bathurst. Also, the group's general manager, Brian Ward, resigned to take on a new challenge and accepted the role of CEO for Irrigation Australia. Brian spent 9 years building and growing the Thinkwater brand, and now the new challenge has been taken up by Tony France, who accepted the general manager's role after 26 years with Grundfos.
Honouring the past and shaping our future. The future of Thinkwater can be summarised in 3 points. Thinkwater will continue to attract the very best in the industry. We're open for opportunities for like-minded existing irrigation and pumping stores, as well as industry professionals who want to take their first steps and start their own irrigation businesses. Our goal is to have a suite of the latest and most advanced business systems, whether it's design or back office systems that are carefully selected and tailored to support and leave our stores to do what they do best, which is get out there and sell and service irrigation systems. Thinkwater will keep building and growing the brand through various activities like our national marketing campaign and our various other communication channels. Our goal is to be recognised as the fastest growing, most trusted brand for irrigation and water management products across Australia and New Zealand.
All in all, Thinkwater's basically helped us grow our business, put us in the spotlight in the marketplace competitively right from the onset so we could hit the ground running.
We are very optimistic about Thinkwater's future and truly think that in the next 5 years, Thinkwater will become one of the most important irrigation and water management brands.
I think it's part of being a family. That's the biggest thing.
It was all just pretty easy given, but yeah, moved from one back into the best.